Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. Guess I should wait for the mic to get turned on before I start talking. My name's Tracy. As usual, I'm here with my husband Noel. He's behind the scenes running our cameras. Today is our charming country decor, farmhouse decor show. Pretty much everything's listed. I have like 3 or 4 random polls I'll do throughout the show, but everything's listed. Feel free to make pre-bids and let me know in the chat if there's anything you want to see. The bin is full. And with that, we are going to go ahead and jump right into it as usual. I will get to the pre-bids. We'll start on those in just a couple of minutes, just giving people time to get in if they are interested. Let's see here. We're going to start off with this guy. Is he not one of the most adorable ducks you've ever seen? Look at him. So this is a hand-carved bamboo wooden duck. It is made this way. This is not a repair or break. It's just the way that they have to attach the head to it. But is that not adorable? So this is actually a piece of bamboo. I think it's part of the root that this comes from. And you just get the little duck there. Is that signed? There's a number 0950. He is stinking cute. Mostly everything starts for $1 today. I have a few items a little bit higher, but not many. Everything is still really at a great deal. And it is up and running. This adorable guy here. We have a lot of ducks and pigs, and it's a farmhouse country show. And I see a bunch of familiar names, a lot of new names. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for coming by. And thanks for looking at this one. We may circle back to that in a little bit. All right, up next, we have a pottery rooster, and I love this piece because it's pottery, and I'm a huge pottery fan. So we have this guy. I had 2, but the other one that matched this went home with somebody else at one point. But this is actually a piece of pottery. So it's signed. It's numbered on the bottom. No chips or cracks. Adorable. Love the natural colors of the pottery. And it is going now. We are going to get a giveaway started here in just a second. I think I will do that while this is going. Welcome in, welcome in. And I do have a giveaway up and going. If you are new to Zoe's Treasures, what we do here is we give away our original stickers. My Vibe is vintage stickers. The only way to get them is through a giveaway and a really cool vintage inspired postcard. But more importantly, you get to pick any item from the bin. If you are the winner, then I will run at 40% off. No obligation to buy, it's just an honor to pick it. So that giveaway is up and going. Let's see here. Let's get to our next auction item, and then we'll switch over to pre-bids in just a second here. How about this plate? We have a few decorative plates, just because to me they are so country farmhouse. This one is from Block, a company called Block. And what is more country than a couple of adorable pigs? Look at those guys. So stinking cute. No chips or cracks. Not sure how. 8 inches. There it is. 8-inch diameter. We'll turn it this way so it's the right way for you. Hello, how are you? How do you get the stickers to fly? Dazzle and Doodle. That is my husband. So it is not actually a feature of Whatnot. It is a graphic feature that my husband puts in. We do have a YouTube channel, and he does a show. There's a show on there if you're interested in seeing how to make it work. Thank you for looking at this one. All right, let's go see, hop on over. Show is going amazing. I think my husband's pretty amazing. All right. We're going to save that one for a second. We're going to go to this one here.
Thank you.
This is so cool. So this has a pre-bid on it. I actually got this from one of my favorite sellers on Whatnot, and I used it for Christmas. And I hung a Christmas ornament in the middle and had some other Christmas display around it. It was so gorgeous. But it is an antique swivel frame, nice and chippy wood. There is no glass, as you can see, no glass. But you could just do so much with this. And we're going to go ahead and get that one going. And that is running now. Looking for my tape measure. Oh, 12 inches. I put the measurement on there. This is really a neat one. Like you can, any holiday, it looks so good at Christmas with the Christmas ornament hanging in the middle of it. We have about 2 minutes left on that giveaway, so jump on in there. Emily Moore, this is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and I always do try to prioritize pre-bids and request. So either of those will get your items moved up to the front of the line. This guy here, this is, it says it on the bottom, but Willa Ray Studio Folk Art. And it is a lamb, it's quite heavy. I'm guessing that maybe it's either ceramic or resin because it's pretty heavy. And it has the 3 little birds sitting on there. Now I put in the description that on the little beaks of the birds, there's like little chippies on 2 of them. But you can't really tell unless you kind of get up close looking at it. And that guy is up and going. Lots of lambs and sheep type stuff today too. Hope everybody's weekend is going good. Ours is busy as usual. Whose isn't nowadays, right? I was talking to somebody the other day that I work with at my 9 to 5. A Ray of Grace, this is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we decided 2 days is just not enough. We probably need like 4 to catch up from the week. All right, let's do this Jim Shore. Jim Shore is always popular collectibles. Let's make sure I have the right one. Nope, is this the right one? Yep, that's this one. There's our pre-bid. All right, so we have Jim Shore Sheep Piece Valley Quilted. Let me just make sure I have the right one because I have 2 of them. Yep, this is it. So this is a Jim Shore. It is the Peace in the Valley quilted figurine. So you've got that gorgeous sheep with that quilt over the top of it. It is in great shape. I could not find any chips or dings or anything like that. It is older, does have that Jim Shore mark on the bottom. Some of these I read that they were retired, but I don't know if this one in particular is retired or not. And that is up and going. Thank you so much for your pre-bid. I'm trying to get it centered here and I'm not doing a great job. Thank you, thank you. And our giveaway winner, Paul's 564. Hold that thought, Prim Shopper. Congratulations, you have won the auction. So let me put this aside for you. Thank you, Prim Shopper.
Thank you.
Paul's, you are our first giveaway winner. If you are in the room still, thank you so much, first of all, for coming to Zoe's Treasures. You're going to get this cool mushroom postcard, one of our original stickers, and you get to pick any item in the bin. Just throw the number in the chat. You have 5 minutes to do so. I will run that item 40% off. Doesn't have to be something that you want. Everybody else in the chat, if there's something that you guys want, let Paul's know. Maybe they'll pick that one for you. All right, up next, this item looked pretty popular with the pre-bids. We have a gorgeous hen on the nest here. Let me get it pinned. All right, no chips or cracks. It is in beautiful condition here. So it is a white milk glass hen on the nest, just perfect condition. You've got, oh, okay, say perfect. There is a little stain on the inside, no chips or cracks, a little stain. You may be able to get that out with, maybe using like a magic eraser or something. You've got the beading around the edges, so pretty. Did I know who made this one? No, I do not know who makes this one. Okay, it does sit, there you go. I just have to set it down the right way. Then it sits on there perfect. All right, this is up and running. Thank you so much for your pre-bids. I appreciate that. Beautiful hen on the nest. I've been saving her for this show too. I appreciate your bids. And B and Fox, congratulations. What a great purchase. That's going to you.
On its way to you.
And you've unlocked the bronze tier.
Welcome to bronze level.
All right, I need to move my riser out of the way. So this is a country farmhouse vignette that I put together here. You get a ton of pieces in this one. I'll take a second to explain it. Let me go ahead and pin it. I did put everything. Okay, well, hold on. My husband says, nope, put it up on the riser. So we'll do that too. All right. So let's show you what you get. That is my husband. Those are his graphics that he's designed. All right, so for our vignette, you get 3 of these green spongeware bowls. 2 of them are one size. 3 are one size. And I am so sorry, you guys. My husband's trying to tell me. My husband's over here. He's in the background. He's going. And I'm like, well, what are you saying? Okay. Before I tear it apart, see how pretty it is together, because I will never get it to look this good again. Not in the trying to be fast in the show here. So you get 3 spongeware bowls, no chips or cracks. You get this metal bell with the chippy white paint, still makes way too much noise. A little wooden apple, how adorable is that? It has the hole so you could hang it up. Really cute to put your keys on or something. You get a decorative plate with a barn on it. Adorable. And you also get a crochet doily, a vintage book, a salvage wood piece, and some faux flowers there. So we're going to stick everything back together. We're going to go ahead and get that running. It is salad size. The plate is salad size. And I actually have a separate one that kind of matches this too, that's in the auction tab. That is up and going. Thank you so much for your bid. Trying to see what I'm doing. I don't want to drop anything here. There you go. All right. I appreciate your bid. This is an adorable little, oh, and you get this great wood basket with it. B and Fox, that's going to you. Thank you so much. I'm not good at doing vignettes, like talking about them. There's just so many pieces. I get caught up in all the pieces. All right, let's see, what do we have next? Oh, another big one here. This is, love this piece. So much you can do with this. So this is a 2-piece set. You get the pitcher and basin. Look at how tall and elegant this pitcher is. How beautiful is this? It is ceramic. It is not ironstone. It is a ceramic piece, but in perfect condition. No chips or cracks. Just a beautiful, tall, elegant pitcher. And then you get this basin. Needs a good scrubbing. It's a little dusty from being in storage, but that's all that's wrong with it. Nothing a little soap and water wouldn't take care of. And those 2 pieces are going to run together, starting for just $5, up and going. You can separate them. You can use just the pitcher as a vase. Put it in the middle of the table. I've got hair in my eyes. Oh, is it $43 shipping? And number 614. All right, let me take a look at that, because that should not be $43, and then we will run 614. 51. So depending on where you're at, let me take a quick look. Probably because I have it shipping alone. Yeah, let me fix this. I had it shipping in a big oversized box, but I can fix that during shipping. So let's see if we can make this a little bit better. 5 pounds, shipping alone. It will ship alone, so it'll be the one thing, just because it is so big. Hopefully this takes care of that shipping. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to run it one more time. Let me know if that shipping is still crazy or not. And I'm only going to run it for 10 seconds this time. All right, up and going. Hopefully the shipping looks better. I guess it does. We got a bid. Thank you so much. Oh, and 614. Hop and holler. Thank you so much. That's going to you. Let me check out what 614 is, because that was our flash sale item that we're going to do. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, let me go and grab that for you. And hop and holler, just check your credit card, whatnot's being whatnotty again. All right, I'm going to get something running, and then I will grab that 614 for you. And that went through. Thank you so much for fixing that. Your bank is being protective. That's what they're doing. All right, we have a large tray here that, of course, I buried under a bunch of other stuff. So I'm calling this a tray because I think it's too big for a plate, but I don't know, maybe you like big plates. This is by the company 222 Fifth. It is the square rooster plate, adorable, no chips or cracks, would look great as a backdrop up with some Crocs. I will absolutely run $9.70. Let me just make a note of that real quick. And we're going to turn this around the right way. I'm going to run this for 30 seconds to give me a chance to go and grab that other item. And I guess I'm running it for 20 because Whatnot doesn't want me to go to 30. Okay, there we go. It is up and going.
And thank you for looking at that. She'll be right back. 6:14 is coming up. And then we have 970, I believe.
Okay, thank you so much for looking at that. Here's the item that we are going to run on pre-bid, or not on pre-bid. My goodness, I just can't get it together today. I feel dumb.
Flash sale?
Do not feel dumb. We don't run from a phone or a computer. We have 3 cameras. So we have an overhead camera right up here. So he'll show you that one. We have a camera facing me, so right in front of me. And then we have a camera over here on the side of us. So we run from 3 separate cameras. My husband has it all hooked up through the computer, and he has a switcher, and he's able to switch between the cameras at a press of a button. My husband is like a techie geek, so that's as much as I know about it. He can explain the rest of it. All right, this was our request for our flash sale item. I am going to run this one at 40% off. This is from Silver Springs, Florida. It is like a sandstone vase. I love this because it's glazed on the inside and it's matte on the outside. I just think it's so pretty. And that's going for 1.5 minutes, 40% off. If you are interested, you can click there or head over to the bin and grab it. In the meantime, we're going to head right back to our auction items. We had a request for $9.70. Oh, that's our picture frame. That is so pretty. Or not the picture in the frame. Let me just move some of this out of the way so I can get to it without breaking stuff. All right. I think this is adorable here. I love sketches though. I'm huge on sketch art. So this is a sketch. I do have some up close pictures in the listing itself. Let me get it pinned so you can see those if you want. All of the measurements are in there too. It is in perfect condition. There is a little scratch on the glass right here. I do not think it's a crack. I'm like 99.9% sure it is a scratch on the glass right there. It is signed on the bottom down here, and it is just absolutely stunning. And let me show you the back. It is professionally framed. Tiny little rip in that paper that they put on the back, but very, very minute right there. And that is up and running. It's a beautiful piece. If you like sketches, somebody did a great job. I have a collection of antique sketches on one of my walls in my living room. And they're beautiful. Yeah. And B and Fox, this is going to you. Congratulations.
On its way to you.
We are going to go ahead and thank you.
Welcome
We're going to go ahead and get another giveaway going. Our giveaways are always Always the same. You get one of the original Zoe's Treasure stickers. Only way to get it is through a giveaway and a postcard. And then when you win, we'll talk about picking an item from the bin. That is up and going. Let's see, what is our next item? We've got a couple pre-bids here. I see the solid wood nut bowl. Give me just a minute on that. I've got to find it. I just looked really quick and I didn't see it. So I'm going to go back and look again in a second. All right, this one has a surprise. This one has a pre-bid on it, and it's like one of those surprise items. It is a little deviled egg dish. So you can see the dish here. It looks like the hen's nest. You've got the adorable little hen. You take her off and look how cute she is. Little hollow. And look at inside you have a salt and pepper eggs. How stinking cute are those little salt and pepper eggs? They both still have their little rubber stoppers. And so the hen just hides that little surprise in there. And we're actually going to put it like that. And we're going to go ahead and run that one. Up and going. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Holds 10 eggs. Somebody told me that the deviled eggs holders are becoming really popular because people put chocolate covered strawberries in there. And I thought that was the coolest idea. Using it for chocolate covered strawberries. I would never have thought about that. And B and Fox, going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. We have another pre-bid on this item here. This is just little and adorable. So we have this little wooden piece. It is a girl on like a little wagon. The wheels do not roll. It's just stationary. And the cutest little pig. So it's like the pig is pulling her around the barnyard. And on the pig, there's a little red heart. It's so sweet. And that is going now. Thanks for your bid. Welcome in, you guys. If you are just joining, Emily Moore, this is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Emily, you've unlocked the bronze tier. Congratulations. You guys, if you are unlocking
Welcome to
tiers,
bronze
go.
level.
Did I get it right this time? Nope. Go up to this corner. Make sure you're clicking on there to get your coupons. I think we have some pretty good coupons in there, and you can use them in the rest of the show if there's something else you like. All right. We have a pre-bid on this basket. I really like this basket. It's really good construction. You have actually the metal nails that are holding it together. You have the tag on who made it. So this is, I'll just read my description I have on the screen. Peterborough Basket Company is what that tag right there says, little metal tag. On the inside, it is lined with you get like a little divider, plastic divider that comes out, but then it's lined with plastic. It's like, when I say plastic, it feels like a tablecloth liner. I do not think it's removable. I didn't try to rip it out to see. This part is removable though, this little divider. So you get this, and it has a little metal handle, so I thought that was pretty cool. And that is up and going. And Emily Moore, going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back to our list. I think I covered the pre-bids. Again, any request, always happy to show you. Just throw it in the chat. I do prioritize pre-bids and requests. So we have another decorative plate. Now this matches the one that was in the vignette. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure it's the same company. So this is from Warren Kimball. It's called Barnes. It's a different barn, but similar style plate. It is the salad plate size. No chips or cracks. And that is running for just $1. These are so cute to hang on the wall, stick them in vignettes, put them up behind some pottery or something. Who is going to be our giveaway winner? JJR Thompson. Congratulations. Thank you so much for coming to our show. I do appreciate that. And you're going to get this vintage looking postcard, some butterflies there, and one of our original Zoe's Treasures My Vibe is Vintage stickers, only available through giveaways. And if you are still here, you have 5 minutes, throw any number in the chat from the bin. I will run that item for 40% off. Never an obligation to buy it. Maybe somebody else might want it though. All right, thanks for looking at this one. Let's keep on moving. We're going to skip those plates for right now. We're going to go over to, this is a plaque that I thought was really cute. So similar to a plate, something you would hang on a wall, but this one was one of those slate. So it's made on the slate material. And it has that rooster with her little chicks in there, or maybe it's a hen with the little baby chicks. It is adorable. Nothing wrong with it. It is in great condition. And that is up and going. I do have the size on the listing, so it's 8 by 6. So it's a really good size. You have the 2 holes here that you could put a piece of string to hang it, or you can hang it just through the holes up on your wall. Again, another one of those items that is great to put into a basket of stuff. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, up next, how about some figurines? This one is from Japan. And what is a farm without a cow? Now, I live in rural Pennsylvania, and we have a huge dairy farm right behind our house, and we see the cows and smell the cows on a daily basis. $7.29. Yep, we will go right over to that one. Let's do this cow, and then we'll head right over there. All right, so we have this little cow. It is a ceramic piece. It's adorable little cow. It does mark Made in Japan on the bottom. No chips or cracks. And that's going to run for just $1. And I will see what $7.29 is. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab that. I'm going to continue to look for that other pre-bit item that I know was around here somewhere.
And thank you for looking at that. She's gonna be right back. $7.29 is coming right up.
All right. Thanks for looking at that cow. So we did have a request for $7.29. Which one was $7.29 was our solid. So pool balls are so fun to decorate with. I don't know if you guys have ever decorated with them or not before, but if you have like a 2-tier tray or a 3-tier tray, putting some pool balls on the bottom look really cool. So we have a set of 5 of them here. These are the solids. So you have yellow, purple, black, green, and blue. So this was a request. I'm going to go ahead and just give that a quick run. And because it was requested, we will run it a little bit less money here. Let's drop this down. Just in case you are interested, you get all 4 of those. And those are up and running. Was that our flash sale? Was I supposed to do that on flash sale? Oh, okay, sorry. I'll run it on flash sale. I'll drop it down even more and do it on flash sale. I don't have a problem with that. Let me just let that time run out. I wrote the number down, but I didn't write down if it was a flash sale item. My mistake. All right. And it is going on flash sale now, even for a little bit less money there. In case you are interested, you can click on the bottom or hop on over to the bin to find those pool balls. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. $9.53 pre-bid. All right. Oh, we have a couple of pre-bids here, but we'll do $9.53 and then the other one. Thank you so much for letting me know that. All right, $9.53 is our other Barnes plate. This is salad plate size, no chips or cracks. We'll get it pinned there so you can see the actual measurements. Put that down, get the camera going, and there we go. That is up and running. Thank you so much for your pre-bid. Thank you very much. I appreciate your bids.
Thank you.
And B and Fox, that is going to you. Thank you, thank you. I saw another pre-bid on the Hager. Love this one. This, look at the color on this. Oh, thank you. The color, I mean, I don't know. It's like this rusty brown. It is so pretty. I just think it's one of those ones that are perfect for year-round use. It is in great shape. You've got your Hager mark there on the back, on the bottom. No chips or cracks. And it is going now. Thank you so much for your pre-bid on that. Hi, Shell, how are you? I saw your offer and I accepted it. Thank you so much for putting that in. I appreciate that. And Paula, thank you so much for your bid. And I said Paula, it's Paul's, my apology. Paul's, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see what else we have. I'm still looking for that nutcracker, the bowl. I'm about to go back and look again. If I cannot find it this time, we'll do something. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure something out. All right, let's take a look at this one. This is a little more Thanksgiving-y. Thanksgiving-y, is that a word? But it is still very country. So this is a wild turkey plate. It's from 1987, and it is called the Wild Turkey, and it is the Edwin Knowles collection. No chips or cracks, but you got those two big old turkeys with the gorgeous fall trees in the background of the different colors, all those oranges and yellows. We're going to go ahead and give that a run. That is another one that's salad plate size, 8.5-inch diameter, and that is up and going. Ended up with a lot of plates today. Not quite sure how, but I did. If you guys like minis, I have a few minis I'm going to show. Oh, and one of them has a pre-bid. Thank you for looking at that. Look at that. I didn't even realize that had a pre-bid, and I grabbed it. So we're going to do that guy next. We have this little pig. Let me get him pinned. So it is a small little pig figurine, hand-painted. I cannot tell what he is made out of. He does have a mold, like a mark from where he was in the mold, but I'm not too sure what he's made out of. It is vintage. It is very old, and it's adorable. So up and going. Thank you so much for your bid. Let's see if we can find that bowl again. Give me just a second.
And thank you so much. Maymom04, this is going to you.
On its way to you.
And she'll be right back. She's looking for that bowl.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for buying that. May Mom, that is going to you. Thank you, thank you.
What are you looking for?
On the wooden bowl, I cannot locate it. So if you want to cancel your pre-bid, please feel free to go ahead and cancel. Or if you just want to let me know, I'll remove the item from the show, which will cancel your bid. I just cannot locate it right now, and I would hate for somebody to win that and me not have it. I just can't. I've been back there 4 times and I can't find it, which is very unusual of me, but I do apologize on that one. All right, let's go on to our other pre-bids. Okay, now this is cute. This is probably a little adult content. I mean, not like bad, but it is called Reliable. So you have your bowl there and your cow and a little Reliable down there. I tried to research it. I think it's from like a famous like comic of some sort. Plate's in great shape. It looks like it possibly was on a hanger at one point. There's a couple little spots on the back. And that is up and going. A little Reliable. Thanks for your bid. This one is really cute. It is by the Pixie Products, called the Bullpen, out of Sheldon, South Carolina. And May Mom, thank you so much. This is going to you. We have another pre-bid item here, another little minis item. Look great for your printer's tray. So these are ceramic. They're 2 little roosters, or I guess they're roosters or hens. 2 little roosters or hens. They do have some paintware, little chippies on them. So they are very vintagey, antique-y looking. I do not know how old they are. I know they're vintage, I know that, but I don't have an exact date. We'll put them here so you can see them a little closer. You get both of them, and they are up and going. Kind of turn them that way and kind of see what they look like. Thanks so much for your bid. May Mom, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And let's see here. I'm just trying to fix this up. All right, there we go. All right, for that bowl that I could not locate, I did take it out of the show. I will continue to look for it, and I did jot down the name. If I find it, I will let you know. And I do apologize. That does not happen to me very often. All right, let's see here. Where are we? We have a few other items going on. So I have this plate. This plate's really pretty. I'm surprised at myself at the number of plates because I just don't, that's odd for me. All right, look at this one. This is actually titled The Old Barnyard. How appropriate for the show, right? So it's called The Old Barnyard. It is a numbered item from the Franklin Mint collection. And you have the beautiful little birds on there with that barnyard in the back. This so much reminds me of a scene right outside my window here in Pennsylvania. And that is up and going for $1. It is the 8-inch diameter, so salad plate size. Beautiful birds. Let's see if I can get it closer. Since my husband's off looking for things for me right now, we don't have no fancy camera work going on. He's failing on his job. Thank you so much for looking at that. Let's run a random item. Hopefully I put my random listing in here. There, I did. All right, we're going to run a random item here. Do I have any primitive people who like the books? I have 2 vintage books here. And look at how beat up and worn they are. Look at that. They look great. These are red, which is such a barn kind of farmy color. So the first one is Gulliver's Travels. So you can see the spine is starting to come apart. The pages are yellowing. It's just so pretty. And then we have Star Dream with a horse on it. So you put both of those together. You can put a ribbon around them, use them to stack and put something else on. We're going to run both of those for just $1. Up and going. Get a little book stack going on. I'm over here looking, what else can I run? I'll do that next. Thank you so much for your bid. Welcome in if you're just joining. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. And JJR Thompson, these are going to you. Let me put a label on that. All right. Next up, let's do these ducks. Ducks are like the rage. All of a sudden, you guys, have you noticed how it was just like Boom, overnight, everybody was into ducks. I'm not complaining. I love ducks. Look at this. This is a nice, heavy ceramic duck. You've got the beautiful, it looks like it was hand painted because you've got a little bit of paint wear going on. The red head and the gorgeous eyes there. And the rest of the feathers are gray with just this little bit of green kind of just sprinkled in there to give it a realistic look. No chips or cracks. This is felt on the bottom, so it will hold up to the not scratching your tables. And you get that for just $1 starting bid. Great ceramic duck, 10 inches long from the beak to the tail feathers. Welcome in, Living South. Thank you so much for looking at that one. I do have another Jim Shore here. So we have a Jim Shore sheep, which is similar to the other one we had earlier today, but this one is on little wheels. It's a sheep, but it has, is that a ram and not a sheep? Let me see. No, this is a ram, it's not a sheep. It has horns, look at that. So it is the Jim Shore Heartwood Creek Woolly Ram in great shape. We do have the Jim Shore markings there on the bottom. And that one is up and going. Look at that face. Look how adorable that face is. Thank you so much for your bid. And look at the colors on there. Just love all the coloring. Let's turn it this way so you can see it from the side. Kate's Corner, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right, we're going to start another giveaway here. Let's see, it is up and going. This one is for, again, one of our original stickers. My Vibe is Vintage. The only way to get those is through a giveaway. And this is for, looks like a sun astronomical, is that a word, astronomic? What am I trying to say? Astrology. That's the word I'm looking for, postcard. It's one of those days, y'all. Just one of them days. All right, so that is up and going. Let's get back to our auction. What have I not run yet? Let me take a look. All right, we're not missing any pre-bids. Okay, my husband's pointing stuff out. He's like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Get into it, get into it. Let's do this cute little lamb. This is a Homeco piece. No chips or cracks. This is just sweet. This is sweetness in all its little glory there. Look at the mama and the baby. How stinking adorable. It is Homeco. No chips or cracks. Pure cuteness. And it is up and going now. Thanks for your bid. I received the Mexico. Oh, thank you so much, piece of work. I'm glad.
I packed that one for you.
He's going to take the credit even if I packed it. Kate's Corner, thank you so much. That's going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. This is cute too. It's another little lamb. This is a little wooden box. It's that thin wood. The lid comes off, so you have your lid there. I'm pretty sure that's hand painted. I don't have anything telling me that. I'm just making a good guess. That's one of those, I know you guys have seen these before, like the thinner wood boxes. And that is going for just $1, up and running. We have about 2 minutes left on that giveaway. Thanks so much for your bids. And Paula, that is going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, do you guys like hymnals? So this isn't a super old hymnal, but what's really cool about this hymnal is the pages. So I'll show you in a second. So this is from about early 2000s, like 2004. Nice deep burgundy color, but look at the pages on that. It's one of the ones that they look like really rough around the edge there, and I just love it. And it is a hymnal, so you've got all the beautiful sheet music on the inside. in great shape. But if you were to just do it like that, look at those pages, so pretty. I do not have this one listed. We're just running this one as a random item, but that is up and going. I should turn it around, but I want to show those beautiful pages. Thank you so much for your bid. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
You.
Let's see what else is next here. Let's do this other duck. So this one is also a ceramic duck. It's a little bit smaller. So, well, it's still 10 inches long. It's just not as chunky of a duck. And this one has a green head instead of a red. And you've got the great green and gray feathers going on there. Beautiful duck. This one has felt on the bottom also. And that one is up and going. Let's see if we can get it in the camera. There we go. Thank you for your bid. And Southern Charm, thank you very much. All right, let's look at this guy. We haven't run him yet. This is a planter. So when I picked it up, it is a ceramic planter. When I picked it up, it had the big old like fake greenery in it. I took it out because it was really dusty and just kind of old. And it looks so much better like this. So you can use this you could use it as a planter. You can put another container in there and fill it up with something else. It is in great shape. It is your gorgeous rooster or hen. I don't know how to tell the difference between a rooster or a hen. Thank you so much, Lisa. Planter. Let's see who's winning. Hold on. I'm sorry, what? Riz Roost. I'm messing your name up. I apologize. Anyways, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to our show. You get a postcard and an original Zoe's Treasure sticker. Rees Roost. Thank you so much. Rees Roost. Now I know for next time. And I see you're still here.
Thank you.
Go ahead, take a second, put a number from anything in the bin. I'll run it for 40% off. No obligation to buy it. And if any of you are in the chat and you want something, let Rees Roost know. In the meantime, we're going to run this ceramic rooster planter. It is 10 inches long and 8 inches tall. Why is it not going? Let's try this again. Start auction. There it goes. Up and running. Thank you so much for your bid. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you very much. This is a really cool one. And it looks so much better without all the dusty greenery in there. Now, fresh greenery will look great in there, just not the dusty ones it came with. All right, so I don't have this one listed. So we're going to run it as a random item. But this is, I want to say this is the Happy Village pattern. It is a gorgeous tray, tons of crazing on it. It's from NASCO out of Japan. And turn it around, you can see all that crazing. There's a little bit of staining too. So up here at the top, you can see the crazing and kind of the stain is in the crazing lines. It is very, very cute. It goes great with the brown and whites type, like the transferware. It goes great with that. And that is up and running. Let me give you a measurement. 12.5 inches, 12.25 inches long. I picked up a bunch of pieces of this set, so these will be coming up and sprinkled in shows coming up, but I think it is absolutely beautiful, would look great in a china cabinet. Southern Charm, that is going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back to the top and see what we run some of these other items again, and then we're getting close to last call. So if there's anything else that you guys want to see, let me know so that I can go pull it out from the bin and show you. But let's do this duck here. This guy's been hanging around for too long in my house. He needs to go home with somebody. This is a bamboo root. It is so adorable. This is not a repair. This is the way it was made because it's not carved from all one piece. And it is up and going. I just think he is so cute. There's nothing wrong with him. This is a natural bamboo root. Thanks so much for your bids. Very unusual one. So it's a nice one to have around. It doesn't look like every other duck in town. Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have a rooster, another one that's been hanging around for a little while. This is a ceramic piece. It had a brother or sister that went home to somebody else quite a while ago. Not your average duck. That's right. See, he's not your average duck. So it is, like I said, a piece of pottery. No chips or cracks. This would just be a really cute little shelf sitter, stick in a corner somewhere. And it is going now. Thanks for your bid. I love the little turned up tail feathers. Look at that. It's like he's going, huh, whatever. Little tail feathers going on. Thank you for your bids. Kate's Corner, thank you so much. Up next, we have a piece of pottery. A piece of pottery. It's a plate. It's not a piece of pottery. It's a plate. I'm looking at the screen and looking at something else and trying to talk, and that doesn't work for me very well. All right. So we have a piggy plate. What is more country farmhouse than a little piggy plate? This is from Block, the company called Block. No chips or cracks. Just two adorable piggies eating their apples. We also have a pig farm down the street from us. So as I pick these things up there, I'm like, oh yeah, this is country. I can drive down and see. It's like, you got just on the way, like driving to take my daughter anywhere, we pass llamas, pigs, cows. We see deer all the time. Sheep, a lot of sheep. Goats. Kate's Corner, that's going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think there's a couple plates I didn't do, so let's do those ones really quick here. This one. This may be a little more of a fall plate, but is very country. So this is a vintage Russ Berry Autumn farm plate. So you've got your farm, you've got the barn there, and you know what? So I grew up in the city, and I moved out here to the country about 3 years ago, and I thought like the red barns, I thought it was just like this thing, but they really are all red. I know that's not like revolutionary, but I was just surprised at like, yes, all the barns are red. There has to be some scientific reason for that. My husband has his hand on his head over there. But I just thought it was a thing like in pictures, you know? I didn't know it was like really true. Anyways, this plate is up and running. There is nothing wrong with it. It is in perfect condition. Has some pumpkins on there. Love the oranges. The orange colors, not the oranges in the... JJR Thompson, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What is next? What's on my list next?
Welcome
I hit
to
my mouse
bronze
and my
level.
whole screen just like rolls up. All right, let's do these birds again because they are beautiful. This is probably my favorite plate of the day. I love the wispiness of the original red barns were painted with ox blood. Oh wow, that's interesting. I'm just trying to think how many like how much blood does an ox have? Like to paint a whole barn, like that has to be more than one ox. Okay, now I need to know. Like now I know, like I'm curious. Thank you though. All right, so we have the Old Barnyard. This is actually called the Old Barnyard. It's the name on the back of it. It is a Franklin Mint plate by Cecile Eakins. And I just love the birds on there. I love the birds and the old barn. This barn isn't red, this barn on this side. It's a white one. But it's falling apart in the picture. And that is up and going. Thank you for your bid. And Paul's 564, thank you so much. That is going to you.
Thank you.
Are back to our square rooster. I'm calling it a tray because it's an awfully big plate. It is 11 by 11. I mean, you put some ribs on there or something, but it is up and running. You get this rooster on there. Nice square plate by 222 fifth. No chips or cracks. Thanks for your bids. And JJ, this is going to you. Thank you. What else do we have? We're back around to our turkeys. I like this one. We have wild turkeys around here too. I see wild turkeys all the time. So this is called the 1987, the Wild Turkey, plate number 1986. It is from Edwin Knowles' collection. Gives you a little story on the back there. No chips or cracks. Just a couple of turkeys. I know we're not at Thanksgiving, but I think it's for me. I would still put this out even if it wasn't Thanksgiving. Thanks for your bid. JJ, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then I have seen these around. I know you guys have seen these slate pictures. I like this one because this is sweet. This is the mama and her little baby chicks right there. How stinking cute is that? I think what really drew me in were those little baby chicks. It is a piece of slate. We have our two little holes here so you can put a string or you can hang it right through the holes. And that is up and going right now. While that's going, I'm going to see who else is on so that we can raid pretty soon. Thank you so much for your bids. I appreciate that. Ignore my keyboard, sorry. Trying to see who else is on. Kate's Corner, that's going to you. Congratulations.
On its way to you.
We have just a couple items left. We're gonna take another look at this duck. Look at this. This is heavy. This is a good weight duck. Ceramic piece. Has that felt on the bottom. There's a few like paint, they're not chips. It's like paint wear spots on there where the paint's just scraped off. But it is in great shape. No chips or chunks or anything like that missing. Love how they did the paint on this one. Just really pretty paint. And that's going now. Ducks can complement almost any area. You can just do so much with them. Thank you so much for your bid, Southern Charm. And Southern Charm, this is going home to you. You can hang out with the other duck for a while. Thank you. All right, is this our last one? This may be our last item of the night. We have the cow. Maybe it's a bull, because look, it has horns. So maybe it's a bull. But it is a ceramic piece. It is from Japan. Over there somewhere it says made in Japan. No chips or cracks. No farm would be complete without the cow. Sometimes we'll drive by and the cows will be just in the middle of the road. Tons of dairy farms around. And Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We are going to go raid somebody. Please check out my other shows. I got more coming up. I will be back Monday morning with my Dollar Start show. Just random, vintage, variety stuff. Things that I have found on my my sourcing and treasure collecting over the last few weeks. Oh, okay, thank you so much. And y'all, I am on Battle of the Best. I just found out yesterday. I'm so excited.
Thank
Coming up
you.
May 25th is Battle of the Best. I already have my show listed. I have a 24-inch L.E. Smith swung vase. Right now you can pre-bid starting at just $1 if that is your thing. But come check that out. And with that, let's go see who we can raid. I'm trying to find somebody who does not have a lot of people because I like to go to a seller that maybe is not so popular. Let's try Lauren W.
Honey, what are you
It is her
doing?
first mini show. Let's go show Lauren some love.
Nothing?